Hey everybody, what's the good word? We're looking at the second half of August 2020, but also this is always going to be timeless. Wherever you're catching this in time, this might have a message for you. That being said, it's going to be general, collective, so don't force something to fit if it doesn't fit. This is the second half of August readings for the astrological signs. Be sure to check your sun, your moon, your rise, your Venus. I'm going to do this completely out of order because I always feel bad for Pisces. Those poor guys are never... So we're gonna be fair about this. Let's see. Yeah, talk amongst yourself in the comments. If I catch something and get distracted, super sorry about that. If you're watching this at any point post live, enjoy the show. So we're gonna kick this off with Taurus. Taurian, Sun, Moon, Rise, Venus. What does the second half of August have for you? I would have gone live yesterday. It just wasn't happening. How are you guys feeling with the energies? We're going to keep this short, sweet, to the point. If you have questions about booking your own personal reading, check the description. Find me on any social platform. Hey, Christina. Talk amongst yourself in the comments. And again, if this doesn't resonate, we're kicking this off again with Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rise, Venus. Cross watchers, it's a thing. Do it, have fun, see if this goes with any Taurians that you may know of. All right, let's see. Positive energy. Surround yourself with positive people and situations and avoid negativity. How's that going? Oh, guys, this is live, so make sure that you share this with a friend, share it on your platform. Let's see how big we can get this. Let's see. Come on, out with it. I'm sitting here shuffling. Okay. Let yourself receive positive energy. This does not have to be a business transaction. I want one more and then we're going to call it quits on this bad boy. Apparently 2. Set your sights higher. You are worth way more than you have been allowing yourself to think, Taurus. So look, we have the magical mermaids and dolphins, and how can you go wrong? So positive energy, let yourself receive tranquility, set your sights higher. You have to have a higher sense of self and expect more from... Okay. Allow yourself to receive more and have higher expectations of other people around you. Do not settle for something that is... Just because you are taught it doesn't mean that it's the best thing for you. So let's go with that one right there. And it's kind of like, just because you're comfortable with something doesn't mean that it was right all along. We're breaking a lot of traditions with this one. So the positive energy... Spirit's trying to open you up to give you something. It's trying to take all the stress away, but I see that you being on the receiving end of some sort of gift in your life, some sort of opportunity, you're kind of freaking out. So we're going to see what's going on with that and potentially, hopefully, squash it because, you deserve better, Taurus. Set your sights higher. I mean, come on. What's the deal? So if you are just chiming in, definitely say hello, talk amongst yourselves in the comments. I will definitely check these afterwards. You're going to be closing your door for some people in your life. Something's coming to the surface, some information that is potentially uncomfortable for you. But I want you to not look at this in long term. I don't want you to think that this is going to be something that has to negatively affect your entire life. You're going to see misloyalties in your life. You're going to see certain truths come to the surface, even if it's a white lie. I see that you have been giving more than you have been on the receiving end of anything right now. So Spirit's saying, you know what? We're going to squash this. I know the conversations that are happening behind closed door. That being said, since you are completely deaf to it right now, Taurus, Spirit's going to be bringing it forward to your attention, and you get to actively choose to walk away from a situation that is pretty delusional and lacking integrity. I love Taurus, all right? They are the bull-headed beauties of the zodiac, some of the most stubborn people I know, and grounding, protective. You guys are wonderful. So Spirit, what is the closing message for them for the rest of the month? Don't worry, it's not going to be cut too short, you guys. I I feel like you guys are going to have a new world put before you. Let's see. I should probably not shuffle these on the table. I need to get a tapestry for this. Is what I need to do. Hey, dish soap. How's Michigan treating you? Was it Michigan or Wisconsin? All right. Taurus, you guys got an opportunity to change directions right now. Which way are you going to go? You're not out of the hellfire right now. So Spirit's telling you there is about to be a calm in your life. This is going to involve personal relationships. And let's see, if you continue on this path, Taurus, independence, all along this, it's telling you that you can rely on people, but please do not become dependent on people. This is a huge disservice to you. Whatever is coming forward about connections, intimate connections in your life, some sort of truth is coming to the surface right now. It may or may not be a positive thing, but it's going to really direct exactly which direction you're going to be taking this. I see you taking absolute control over your life, which you're Taurus. I can't imagine you not being in control of your life. So for you guys to have that sense of lack of control, how much were you losing your shit in this? I am super sorry. You guys, I just can't imagine. You guys are so wonderfully controlled, stubborn, fascinating. So look, you're flying high above the storm. This is going to be a huge sense of release for you. Second half of August. I want to give you, let's see. Wait, why is this here? No, you don't, no, stop. What are you doing? Where the hell are you? Oh. Sorry, you guys. So what's coming up to be healed? Okay, all the pressure that you've had on yourself, your trust, you're learning how to trust again. And a new beginning. This is going to be a very positive thing for you guys. Whatever the truth is, there's a level of intensity behind it, but I really don't think that it's a bad thing. I think that it's going to click a lot of things into place, and I think that you are going to see where your loyalties have been rightfully. And I think this is going to be a fresh start potentially for you and someone else. Yeah, I think that this might be solidifying a new connection that's coming in. Doesn't have to be romantic. Take a breath. But this is going to be great. I'm loving this. Yeah, you're coming out of the chrysalis, out of a huge time of pressure. I think you'll be able to start sleeping. I feel like a lot of you have been taking those deep breaths where it makes your entire spinal column crack. That's a huge feeling of no support and isolation. All right. I'm going to give you guys a spirit animal to work with. I know that you guys are the bull. However, we're going with something else. All right. Let's see. I already got the reading done for tomorrow, so I'll be releasing that as soon as I'm done this live. It's really interesting. Kind of correlates with Taurus on this one now that I'm thinking about it. Eagle. I love these guys. I have an eagle feather, or at least I think it's an eagle feather. It must be like a baby one. Anyway, shush. Almost every culture that has had contact with eagles has imbigued, there you go, them with power and influence. Native American tribes, hey Alexandra, Native American tribes worship the bird as the great spirit, the creator of all things. Eagle legends frequently involve journeys into dangerous or unknown territories. A Northwest Native American myth tells of the eagle setting out with a coyote to the land of the dead to retrieve the spirits of the deceased. Eagle feathers have been used as talisman by shamanic healers venturing into the netherworld. They are given as a reward to individual feats of courage or bravery. In this painting, the eagle blends with the face of a woman, suggesting power of the feminine archetype. The eyes of the eagle appear in repeated succession, and the woman looks into the distance, signifying courage and foresight. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rise, Venus, Cross Watchers. That was for you. So, let's see what's coming up out of my party glass, or not glass, my party cup. Libra. Hey, Earth Talkers. All right, so we're kicking this off. Second, Libra. Let's see what's going on with you. Talk amongst yourselves in the comments. Enjoy me tripping and falling on my words. I will have the timestamps in this after it's completely finished uploading by tomorrow morning, because for some reason that's what it does. I don't want to use that one yet. No. All right, Libra. I am on you. Thank you. All right. The Empress. All right. Man, you have some good news coming your way, you guys. This is... We have the Empress. We have the Knight of Wands. We have the Chariot. Some amazing directions that you get to go. Whatever you're going on, it's going to be a positive venture, Libra. Which is great because you guys are justice. You guys are balance. You guys are badass. You guys are a lot of things. This is a completely new project. It might as well be your baby. It feels incredibly grounded. It feels like it's astronomically abundant. It's going to be something that is slow and steady progress through time. You have to get over your inferiority complex, though, because with all of this, you are afraid that this is going to be ripped away from you. You are feeling like, why me? Why the hell not you? Are you kidding me? You guys are fabulous. You guys are the equalizers. You guys are so empathetic. Now, this can be seen as a fault. You guys will apologize even if you weren't in the room when some shit was going down. This you are completely deserving of, but it's going to rock your sense of self. Hey, Kay. So, guys, again, talk amongst yourselves in the comments. If I get distracted, I promise I'll come back. So this is, please don't feel like you have to rush through this. You don't have to rush through the experience. There is long-term all around this. Slow and steady is winning the race, but no matter which direction you choose, because I do see being pulled in two directions, Libra, and cross watchers for Libra, this is going to be great for you. Yeah. Pay attention to all messages incoming. Somebody's about to give you a big fat yes that you have been waiting on for a while. This is involving a lot of self-limiting beliefs. You're going to have a greater sense of self. You got to learn how to breathe and trust the process on that one, because it's going to feel kind of like a dream. Okay, I got to tell my son that the puppy is barking. Hey, sweetie, the puppy is crying by the door for some reason. Can you go check on him? I'm on a live right now. Love you. That's right, you heard me say that. He's going to hate me for that, too. Mom. Monsoon finally blowing it. Really get the hell out, Janae. Yeah. Okay, so make a wish, you guys. Whatever you are setting seeds to right now, this is going to be absolutely massive. You're in a whole new world. You are so much of a siren, this unique, amazing piece of life. It's like you are the magician. I really feel like you are the magician in this right now. So the worst is behind you. That's why you got to get rid of this inferiority complex, Libra. You've been used to so much shit being thrown your way in the recent however long. You're not going to trust this. You're like, it's too good to be true. This is all an illusion. No, this is your gift from all those hard lessons that you really just went through. I get it. It was rough. And now you have to sing an entirely different tune. But how are you going to do that when you have been made to feel so deaf by all this noise that's been around you and all this door slamming that's been in your face? It's rough. All right, Spirit, where are we taking this now? Because I kind of feel like I want to go towards Archangel Raphael healing. Yeah, we're going to see what that's about. Detoxification. Okay. Yeah, home help. You have to get much more help in the home. I think that you are delegating responsibility to other people rather than taking on the entire workload yourself, not just in the home base, but actually I feel like it's more in your social circle. Yeah. You can't be the rescuer to everyone and have the door slam in your face on more than one occasion before you start to learn your lesson from it. You're not to be taken for granted. And the people who keep inferring on your boundary, These are people who you know that you have to step away from. So I see you giving birth to something new, a lot more heartfelt, a lot more heart healing. This feels like a medical shedding from spirit. Libra, you're emerging. I'm sorry, you might as well have had the emerging card from the healing with the angels. Whatever this is, it's yielding abundance. Okay, seriously, I'm going to drop every card. Okay, I see you. Where are we going? Abundance being the base part of this, and then we are going to move on to the next sign. All right, Libra, pay attention to your dreams. It's giving you a lot of insight on which the next step to take through a lot of symbology. I know everybody's been having a lot of crazy dreams. This is telling you to especially pay attention to it right now. Don't get freaked out by the symbology. It's not always what it seems. So this, the spiritual growth, the abundance, you were just really, I feel like you had a dark night of the soul that you just went through. Now you're learning what it means to actually have and hold respect for yourself in the highest regard and to expect the best. Anyone who's trying to give you a discount on you, drop them. Drop it like it's hot. So that was Libra. And cross watchers for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rise, Venus. I hope that that made sense. What do you think we're going to have next? We have 10 more signs to do so. Okay, who are you? Capricorn. All right, so Capricorn cross watchers, what is up for the second half of August 2020? Again, also timeless. I'm being pulled to the archetype cards. Let's see what's going on. Let's see. You know, I probably should have made a note earlier that I was going to do a live. I was supposed to do it yesterday. I was beyond drained. I was exhausted. Hey, Sarah. I am doing rather well and having a wonderful night. How about you? All right, you guys. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rise, Venus. This is involving companionship, loyalty, tenacity, and unselfishness. All right. Come on. There's one more in here. I know you're in there. Oh, yeah. So these cards I give a disclaimer with. I'm not calling anyone a prostitute or a martyr or a beggar. These are all just titles and archetypes. It's the substance underneath. And I still feel like there's one more from my Cappies. Sorry, girl. Okay. Companion upright. So the loyal, tenacity, and the unselfishness. And then we have the shadow attribute of father, dictator, control, abuse of authority. Samaritan is refined your capacity to help those who you would want to ignore. Well, I think that this is actually talking about, I'm sorry, I feel like this is talking about you healing father issues that are going on, that are being brought forward, that are talking about you and your own personal authority and seeking exterior validation. I think that this is involving a lot of close, intimate relationships where you are actually being pushed to stand as an independent and not get validation through them. You can have that connection with a person, but you can't really get the validation for them. Hey, Barbara. So the Samaritan, this is talking about you taking into the authority and you stepping away from the abuse of authority, which you had experienced in your earlier years' time from whatever source. Whatever was an authority figure over you, it probably had a huge sense of abuse that has in somehow, shape, or form affected you or how you interact with the collective, the public, the world. But I see that this is where you are actually healing from it and gaining control of yourself, and that then you'll be able to step in and help people who may have been at a disadvantage like you would have wanted in your time. So this is actually kind of cool. It's a big, it feels like a big balancing act for you. Self-awareness and perseverance all in one breath. Yeah, heart healing and mental clarity feels major with this. That I can love and I can appreciate. You know, I should probably be paying attention to the times that I'm giving to these because I don't want one sign to have like 3 minutes and the other one to have like 15. That'd be kind of screwed up. I'll push for it. All right. So Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rise, Venus. You're slamming the door in some people's face and pulling out of investments that you have either set up for a long time. You're closing off some sort of projects in your life, some sort of endeavors that you had been going towards. I see that you're starting to see that it's just not for you anymore. It feels like it's coming out of nowhere. It's a sudden realization and going, I'm good. I think I'm going to pass. So something's getting canceled. You are closing your subscription. You are walking away from certain people or opportunities because you're just like, well, no, just no. All right, so what is this bringing about for Capricorn? All right. Rejection. You're doing the rejecting, though. This may look harsh, but I think that you really have to just tune into yourself rather than anyone or anything else at this point in time. It's not self-preservation. It's just you feel like you have a lot more growing and a lot more, not perseverance. What the hell is that P word? Not persistence. Potential. There we go. You feel like you have a lot more potential if you do some more self-care, self-work, and realization. It's going to seem stubborn. It's going to seem cold, heart, and callous, but it's really you learning how to fully invest and throw yourself into yourself and watch yourself grow even more. Come on, out with it. Come on. I feel like there's another thing in here. I'm going to take it. Don't be afraid of the cards that come out or how they lay. It's how the story comes together as a whole. Thanks to everybody who showed up on Friday for the weekend lives. Those are so much fun. I was doing lives every single night for the longest time and then getting back into it. Ooh, you are not just going to move on, Capricorn. You're going to be, I feel like you're going to be Taurus 2.0. Yeah. You're not moving on. You're not jumping from one person to another. You're not jumping from one job to another. You're not doing phases. That's the thing with this. None of this is a phase. It's just you are done with giving so much energy to something else or someone else. You are being the complete head honcho and authoritative, independent badass that you are. There's no kingdom that you need to protect around you. There's nothing around you. It's not even that there's no substance to anything. It's just, I need to just be solid in myself for a little bit. And I see you dodging a lot of issues with that by rising above. It's not that this would have been completely screwed if you were going with either a person or into a new life situation. I feel like it's just better for you to have a better foundation in yourself, a more solid foundation in yourself. So we're going to get closing message on you for the second half of August, but where the hell are we going to go? Wisdom of the Oracle. You're an empathy overload. You got to turn off some people, some situations in your life. Yeah, I said it like that on purpose. Let's see. Causing burnout. That's really what it is. Stop resisting this change. You don't have to, this actually feels like something that you might be able to come back to with fresher eyes. Just because you fit in doesn't mean you belong, and it doesn't mean that it's time. You have to reconnect to spirit and to source, and you have to let go of expectations on how this is supposed to look. You have this set idea, you are dead set on the outcome, but the thing is you're not living your life to get to that. So this is stifling whatever path it was, and it's telling you that you're losing sight of the bigger picture. You have to reconnect to source, spirit, and come back to this with fresh eyes and not remain attached to the outcome and stop micromanaging on how to get there. Not fun. Not fun. Isn't it fun when you get insight on a certain situation in your life and you're like, all right, I'm going to make sure that this happens. The point is to continue on this path and living your life in that expression towards that without micromanaging how you think it's supposed to look. Because then you're too frigid and it starts to crack underneath any given amount of pressure. It's pain in the arse is what it is. All right, so what's next? Let's see. Oh yeah, so that again was for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rise, Venus, and anyone who is cross-watching Capricorn, do your thing. We're in the age of Aquarius, dealing with the Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rise, Venus. So we are going to start this at 25 flat, and let's see what is up. Where are we going? Dealing with the angels, it looks like. So we are doing this live. If you want to tag in a friend who you think might benefit from this, go ahead and do it. Share it on your page. I want to see how big we can get this. Also, if you are, well, if you think that you're missing one of your signs, you can actually press that little red dot thing at the bottom and scroll back. Found out I could do that a while ago, so I know that you can. Do it. I mean, if you want. Okay, Aquarius. This second half of the month, it looks like it's focusing on intimacy, truth and intimacy. What does intimacy even look like with you? Intimacy isn't always about sex. It's not always about physical touch. Intimacy can just be showing complete vulnerability on all fronts. So that being said, showing that vulnerability, is it authentic? Is it something that is forced? Can you really force that? I don't think so. What is your intention on showing this vulnerability, you guys? This, where is your focus? Why is it the focus? What is to be gained from this? All right, we're going to figure it out. Truth and integrity and romance. Stop chasing what eludes you. There's a reason why you keep hitting a dead end with something. There's a reason why you keep banging on a door. It's not a freaking door. It's a concrete wall. This is telling you Spirit can't get any more in your face than what it has been. Step away, change direction. Spirit is telling you that this is a bad idea. It's protecting you from something that you only thought that you wanted, but it seems absolutely like hell on earth to actually be there or in that. It can't get any further in your face than actually deliberately screaming in your face. And some of you may have had a stranger come up to you and start screaming in your face as of recent. Spirit is saying, stop resisting. Let this die out. This needs to die out. This is not meant for you. You are evolving beyond it. You're hanging on to something that has been long gone for God knows how long. There's something much better underway for you, but you can't keep hanging on to something that is burning your hand as you are grasping so deathly tight onto it. You're going to have a scar from this. But it is imperative that you allow yourself to move on. Whatever it is, it's not meant for you right now. Will it ever be meant for you? We'll look at. Let's see. Come on, how is it? Thank you. Damn. I am so sorry, Aquarius. Yeah, this is talking about relationships. I'm sorry. I don't want to be talking about relationships with this. It looks like somebody in your life, whether it's the memory of somebody or this push and pull relationship, something's got to change and it's got to stop right here and now. It's not going to go the distance where everybody's mindset is, and this is just going to hurt you even more. This can cause trauma that if you don't heal, you will project into the next relationship. Every relationship, you cannot compare them to past ones because totally different people, totally different scenarios, and different people will bring out different aspects of you. So you cannot recreate a relationship and project that on somebody who very well doesn't deserve it, even if that somebody is you projecting that old storyline onto yourself. Does that make sense, or does that sound like I'm talking in circles? Let's see. Came out again. We're going to talk about love. You know what? We're talking about love. I love love. I love all the ways it expresses itself in life on every level. Sometimes it's tough love. Sometimes it is innocence. Hey, Sandra. Well, this is the live reading for the second half of August. If you have questions about booking your own personal reading, check the description on how to reach out. I would love to give you a private reading. Healing family issues and separation. So this is involving heavy commitment that you have had. And it seems like a soul promise. This feels like a deep soul bonded connection that you have had a huge commitment with. This is bringing up a lot of trauma and family issues. This is where I see a lot of you Aquariuses, again, Sun, Moon, Rise, Venus. So you guys going in separation, pulling away, going into the cocoon and secluding yourself. It feels incredibly sorrow-filled. I don't like that feeling. I feel like Aquarius is missing out on something or longing for someone. It's such a heavy feeling. I'm sorry, you guys. And cross watchers, if you're watching this for an Aquarius, they're not having a fun time with this. This is hell. This is not what they feel like they signed up for. So let's see. What else do you want to say about this romance? Divine timing is at play. Please, it's not like you're going to walk this world alone for the rest of your life. You have to get your ducks in order. You have to get your finances, your career, your path. You have to be completely honest and open with yourself before you can allow another person in. There's deception and reconciliation. So somebody's mask has to come off. I feel like this is a lot of protection on your part. You are afraid to have someone see your true colors, that there's something so wrong and so detrimental about you that you somehow don't deserve the greatest love of all. And Aquarius, that can't be further from the truth. You guys, okay, everyone, I don't care who it is, you deserve the best kind of love. Obviously, I'm not, we can overanalyze that one. I'm not going to do it though. You're lying to yourself and thinking that you have to settle, or thinking that you don't deserve the greatest love and that you don't deserve to be happy. The more that you come into union with yourself, the closer you get to reconciling not only with yourself and having that amazing relationship with yourself, but you also get to either reconnect with that partner that, has your heart, or you get drawn in with another union that is in soul alignment. So this month looks like, the second half of August looks like healing for you, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rise, Venus. I'm really sorry for that feeling of pain. You don't deserve it, but I do see healing. So Pisces, we're in at 32:10. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rise, Venus. I love that you're not last. I always feel terrible because you guys are, for some reason, we always start at Aries. You know what I'm saying? It's not right. All right, Pisces, use your natural healing abilities. This is talk about guiding, encouraging, supporting. This actually looks like your healthy body. You got to get out of your funk, Pisces. You guys are my emotional counterpoints. I love you, Pisces, so much. I'm your Virgo opposite. I analyze the hell out of everything, as you've probably seen during any of these readings. You guys got to get out. You got to stretch. You have to do some soul retrieval. This is retrieving some form of innocence. See where you carry pain in your body. See what that correlates to life experience. Like, for instance, first off, let me just say I'm not a doctor of any sorts. I'm a Reiki master healer, and I'm a psychic, medium, intuitive. I've been reading cards for 22 years. That being said, this is talking about how you are carrying pain in your body and what's the metaphysical potential reason behind it. For instance, a pain in one of the feet. Is it the left or the right? One side's masculine, one side's feminine. Are you having trouble stepping into the future? Are you living in the past? These are all things that you could possibly consider. So I see you retrieving a sense of innocence about yourself, and I see that you are going to need support from more than one person. You need to have somebody to unload to, Pisces. You have a lot that you have been bottling up, and I'm really feeling like you've been a pressure cooker in this whole thing. It feels painful. It feels very weepy. And I think that the second half of August is going to be a massive emotionally healing month for you. And I think that there's a budding sense of loyalty with a newcomer in your life. So I don't know if it's romantic. I don't know if it's just companionship, but we're going to find out. Wait, do I want this deck anymore? Probably not. All right. Now what? Okay. What do you want to tell Pisces about this newcomer? What is coming up to be healed in this new connection? Are all tonight's readings going to involve soulmates? I mean, what's going on here? Pisces, you beautiful beasts. Apparently this is some sort of deep emotional wound healing that's coming up. This doesn't have to be, it doesn't have to be romantic. In a lot of cases, yeah, because we are in this crazy ass time where a lot of divine unions are coming into play. Like they are coming into union. So this, you guys love deeply. You guys are, I feel, the most emotional zodiac sign. I think that that's beautiful. I think that that's something to be incredibly proud of. So, what is exactly healing? New beginnings and trust and abundance, allowing yourself actually be open to new people and have that complete transparent connection and not have it be exploited. I feel like there is a lot of pain in the past involving that. You need to learn how to listen to yourself. Trust just flew out again. So let's see. What is this about trust? Show me through right away. Come on out with it. I don't want to sit here forever shuffling. Past hurts. Thank you, Earth Talkers. Yep, all my information is in the description, you guys. God, you're going to see how every single heartache in your life has led you to so much growth. But I don't want you to be so independent that you can't let other people in. And that's exactly what's coming to be healed. I mean, it's you learning how to open up to the proper and more aligned relationship. You've been through the ringer. You've seen how much you have changed and how even if you wanted to go back to any of those people in your life, it would never last. And I'm so grateful none of your previous relationships have lasted, because guess what? Look at where you are right now. That wouldn't have been able to keep you happy. I know that it's important to find happiness in yourself and not expect it from others, but that companionship, let's be real, that is a very beautiful thing. What's coming in is causing you to learn how to trust again and open up to more aligned, more enlightened even relationships. All right, Spirit. If Pisces continues on this path, what can they expect? Thank you, Alexandra. All right, somebody's going to come in, sweeping you off your feet, going to make your head spin, and you are probably going to want to drop and run the hell away from it. You're going to be like, nope, nope, nope. Pump the brakes, pump the brakes. Son of a bitch, nope. I don't want to get caught in the feelings. But that's just what you're going to do, because you're magnificent with your emotions. You're not going to want to. It's going to piss you off to actually feel this depth of emotion. But I can see that it's going to happen for a lot of you. Sun, Moon, Rise, Venus, Cross Watchers. If you're watching this for a Pisces, yeah, something is about to be completely ripped open in them, and it's going to be absolutely magnificent. Oh, shit. Oh, you guys got my favorite card. Look at that. The Two of Cups. Complete harmonious relationships. You're going to want this connection that's coming in. I don't care if it lasts forever or not. This is going to be life-altering in such a pleasant way. Look, this can involve... Okay, so this is really talking about your resistance. Is it too good to be true? No. No, it's not. And you have Temperance and you have the Hierophant. Are you kidding me? You've had the Lovers. You have the Two of Cups. Sorry, a lot of you Pisceans, you're meeting the one. Either that or you're coming back to the one. A lot of you are, holy shit, falling in love. I can't get over it. You guys just had every major love card. What the hell? Yeah? So, Pisces, I know that you want to duck and run, and I know a lot of you are going to try. Try and sit for a minute. Let life surprise you with some amazing agape love. I'm really excited to see what September is going to say for you guys. Watch it say, yeah, they eloped. Yep. They've been married suddenly for 50 years, and it's only been 2 weeks. Who knew? All right, everybody. Let's see what's coming up now. Aries. All right, so Aries, Sun, Moon, Rise, Venus, Cross Watchers, Unicorns, Butterfly Posts on Facebook. What's up? What do you want to tell Aries, the Fireys? My girl Sam, amazing psychic, amazing medium, somebody who I definitely considered a kindred spirit. She's an Aries, one of the most fiery chicks that I have known. Hey, Callie. Ah, very nice. Something about parent issues is coming in, you guys. If you get nervous, focus on service. You are a powerful light worker. So I think, wait, why is this talking about your parents? Hold up, hold up. You wanna know what? I'm not even getting that. I'm getting more along lines of ancestors. Okay, yeah. This is talking about ancestors. It's getting even more in depth with that. So we're calling this at, we're gonna say it was at 39.5. All right. It feels like you have a massive mission in life, and I see that this is something that is recently re-illuminated to the max. You're worried about letting anyone down or being shunned from anything. That couldn't be further from the truth. You guys have either spiritual ancestors or bloodline ancestors. Everybody is standing behind you on this. You are getting drop kicked into a lot of your life mission work. You are definitely a spiritual being, a light worker. If you're scared about how big this feels or the magnitude of it, sit back, take a breath, and then keep going at it. You are definitely a light worker. You are highly sensitive. This is something that you can use to your advantage like it's nobody's business. So let's see. You are healing from any sort of roadblock in your way that has been bestowed on you. I know a lot of light workers, when they are in their youth, they have all these amazing gifts and they're open, they're speaking it, and then somebody's like, what the hell are you doing? And then this somehow shuns the awakening spiritual child and they go back into that little box. Now it's time for you to waken the hell up and start using this and start healing from that pain that made you feel silent for all that time. If you get nervous and you feel like you're going to fall flat on your face, first off, let me tell you, at some point in your life, you are going to fall flat on your face. Life will make sure of that. It's a way of keeping you real, keeping you humble, but as soon as that happens, you get right the hell back up because you have a lot of work to do. You are incredibly powerful, and I'm sure that things have been feeling incredibly intense as of recent. You guys are absolutely, without question, some of the most genuine fiery healers that I have seen. I'm going especially with the healers that I have met over the last few years. I would not want to be on the wrong side of you, but damn, you're amazing. All right, so I'm actually being pulled to Archangel Raphael healing. We're gonna see what is up. Oh, children. That makes me think of Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young, Teach Your Children. That might be a song for some of you to hear right now. I think this is talking about you striking along in your own path, and no matter what, know that you are loved and cared for. So we have listen to your intuitive feelings, children, and consult a nutritionist. Now, some of you, I don't know, consult a nutritionist. However, I'm getting more along the lines of find a mentor in this field that you're going into. Listen to your intuitive feelings when you are coming across somebody. I don't care what their background particularly is or what their title or their reputation. It's more along the lines of seeing how well they mesh with you. You are definitely in the student position when embracing these new gifts. There's a lot to be learned. There's a lot for you to embrace. A mentor is going to be highly beneficial, but trust your gut and let yourself actually be pulled to the correct one. Taking any Tom, Dick, or Harry that just comes your way without trusting that gut instinct when you first meet them. I don't care how high up they are. It's going to bite you in the ass and you're going to hate yourself for it and you'll be at square one with somebody else. Learn to trust your gut. It'll cut out of a lot of the wasted time and space. This is going to be an absolute wonderful mentorship though. So let's see, what else does this want to tell you? Okay, your vibration is going to be going up, especially with the trigger of the mentor. So if somebody's coming in your life, they can be any age difference from you. They can be from wherever. Somebody's going to be standing out and coming into your life in the very near future, or they may have even done it now, let's be real, who's going to help you along this path. They're going to ignite a lot of passion and a lot of the gift that's inside of you. Embrace it. This is for you. All right, let's see what else wants to come out. Alchemy. Yeah, you are the magician. You can turn absolutely anything into gold. What really kicks my butt about the Midas touch, though, is this guy was absolutely, without question, obsessed with gold. Touched everything, turned to gold. His kids, his food, his everything. He touched so many things that it turned to so much gold that his entire world was in. He had nothing left to eat or to feed his soul or anything like that. So he actually ruined his love of something that he never thought he could get sick of. Be completely honest and be careful about what you're embracing and what you are touching. Make sure that this is authentic. Make sure that it's not just an obsession. Make sure that this is authentically you. You have to do a lot of self-forgiveness for how long you have held on to an old storyline and an old path, something that wasn't right for you. And I get it. It's this part of wanting to be part of some sort of society group, wanting that acceptance, wanting that validation, and not being so sure of yourself. This, you're breaking away from it. So let's see. Who is this for again? Aries. Yes, I'm sorry. So Aries, you fiery, passionate amazements. This is telling you let go of any guilt. You didn't waste any time. You solidified what you weren't and any sort of hard learning lessons. Now it's time for you to step authentically in your truth. Absolutely love Aries. Would not want to piss you off. Let's see. Who are we going with next? Virgonians. Virgo. Virgo sun, moon, rise. Venus. Cross watchers of Virgo. What's up? I'm a Virgo sun. Let's see what's happening for this month. Advocate in reverse. So the base part of this is embracing negative causes or committing to a cause for personal gain. Don't put the love of money over your mission. It's not saying that you're going to do that, but there's going to be a lot of things opening up. Make sure that your integrity is intact. Midas touch in reverse. Two cards about it. Are you kidding me? Virgo, what is going on? All right, there is a huge sense of lack that you are being confronted with this month. Hoarding money and emotions, obsessive fear of losing your wealth, embracing a negative cause or committing to something for personal gain. Don't just do something for the sake of doing it to see what you can get out of it. Virgo, you guys are some of the most heartfelt and integrity-filled people, and some of the most analytical. Where the hell is the sense of lack coming from? This needs to be healed before you do anything. We have the Exorcist in reverse, fear of losing your own demons. All right, you're going to be trigger happy this second half of the month. You're going to be confronted with a lot of past issues. There's going to be a fear of lack and fear of inferiority. This is all completely irrelevant to where you are now. It's all coming up for you to heal. You're not that pained person. You are not that person who was discarded or who didn't know where they were going to have either their next paycheck or their next meal. You're not there anymore. So we got to look and see how can we heal through this. Let's see. Listening. Okay, I can dig it. Body care. You need to make a list of priorities, practical priorities. There's a lot of emotional outpouring that you're going to be doing, and you need a system of support. You're being told to listen. I want you to take up, if you can, meditation, but the thing is, it's not always just sitting there on the floor making that hand sign. Like 80% of our day is set in some sort of meditative trance, whether you are driving, walking, doing dishes, it doesn't matter. Something that is getting you in that trained mindset. That can be seen as meditative or even hypnotic. So this is saying in those times of hypnosis, meditation, start to see what issues coming up. There's a lot that you've been holding on to that you have been afraid of people seeing that of you. It feels like it's a wounded heart. You feel like a wounded warrior in a lot of this. In some ways, you still feel like a discarded, defenseless person, young person even. You have to learn how to properly re-nourish and care about yourself. You are going to need support with this. You need somebody who has fresh eyes to look at this outside of you. This is massively divinely guided. You'll probably get synchronicities and messages through sound, so keep your ears peeled. But please be gentle with yourself. You're going to be hit with a lot of truth this month about where you authentically are versus where you have been treated in the past. It's going to be incredibly intense at times, but you know what, Virgo? You got to heal from this. You don't have a choice. It's what's pushing you forward. Before you can move forward, life will be sure that you handle your shit. And it's not always pretty. God, hitting tower moment after tower moment for years. You used to get so afraid of them. Now you're like, you know what? Let's just go. Let's do this. Let's stop wasting time. I have shit I got to do. All right, so let's see what is going on. Guardian angel, you're not alone. Do not isolate yourself in this, Virgo. Stop cutting people out just because you're afraid of how you are going to be seen. Those past demons are not you. None of that is you. The way that you were treated, the way that you were in your own personal hell, that's not where you are. You weren't even that person at that time. That was just you in some sort of either self-imposed prison or somebody completely took your power away, exploited. You know what I'm saying? So healing, guardian angel support, and answered prayers. Yeah. You're going to come out of this the second half of the month or soon after feeling completely different. There is a lot that is coming up. I'm seeing a lot of mommy issues come to the surface on this. Look at this. Look at how this is standing out. I feel like a lot of you need to be cradled and nurtured. You have to reparent yourself in that respect. Not everyone has had a garbage parent. I'm not saying that. This is that unconditional love. At some point, this was something that was withheld from you. You have to see your own value, nurture yourself, and really take care of yourself. This is the feminine aspect of you coming up to be healed. It involves a lot of communication and healing. Yeah. You have a voice, use it. You're going to have support, but you need to learn how to tell people that you're hurting. All right, so let's see. Bergonians. Exercise is key. Give us your cares. Yeah, this is definitely some sort of parental issue that's coming up. You got to work this out. You got to get out of your head with this. You have to give something up to God, to spirit, to creation, whatever the hell you want to call it. This, you got to exercise those demons. There's a lot that you are holding on to. And I feel like it has emotionally aged you so much more than you currently are. This has aged you out of your age group. And I feel like a lot of you are feeling depleted, fragile. And there's this new energy that's coming about you for this soul retrieval. It's very protective. It's very peaceful. And this is getting rid of such self-criticism. You really berated yourself for the disservices other people have given you. That's rough. Virgo, I want to hug you guys. I could hug myself on camera, but I'm not going to. All right. So Virgo, you have a lot of hardcore healing for the second half of August. Cancer. Cancer, sun, moon, rise, Venus, and also cross watchers. Anyone watching for Virgo? I mean, not Virgo, Cancer. Let's see what's up. Let's see. Ask your body for a message. 1 second. All right. God. All right. You need to do some body talk, Cancer. Sun, moon, rise, Venus, whatever this is. Some area of your body, even it could even be your mind. Are you mentally exhausted? Is something like on your body continuously falling asleep? Janae, oh my goodness, I'm with you, girl. This is really talking about trying to find that internal light. You have to work up your energy body. Okay, this is talking about be very careful what you're absorbing by osmosis. You need to have a more peaceful environment. Even sound is incredibly sensitive to you right now. If you can zone out and, you know, meditate to screaming death metal, more power to you. I personally can't. But this is saying you need to have a more peaceful environment, something that gets your blood to relax. There is so much anxiousness and rigidness that's being carried in the body that I feel like any sort of disservice or inconsideration geared towards you is going to make you probably start to snap at people or in the situation. I feel like a lot of you are riding on some really high emotions right now. This feels rough. I'm sorry that you're feeling this. So let's see where this is going to take you. Laughter is the best medicine. Yeah, you can laugh at life's absurdities or you can laugh through the tears. Laughter is the best medicine. But what is causing you to laugh? Some of you are being triggered so much that I actually see like half of you, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rise, Venus, Cross Watchers. I see you being pushed to the point of tears, having like that mini emotional breakdown and then crying at the absurdity of it. It's like there's so much built up pressure. You need something to push you over the edge just so you can have that sense of release. Yeah. I feel like communication has been massively blocked and your heart chakra is really blocked in this too. There's a lot of stubborn ground energy that's holding you from actually speaking. This might involve Taurus energy. Yeah, but this is saying you are incredibly guarded. You don't want somebody to see you breaking down like this. This is rough. Let's see. That ding might be validation for some of you. Home help. You need to create a sanctuary. Jesus, the divine healer. Yeah. Wherever you are, I want you to create a peaceful space. If there is so much chaos around you, I get it. Sometimes you can't escape, and that's perfectly overwhelming, but it's also perfectly fine. If you can create 5 minutes or a corner of your dwellings to just silence for like 5 minutes, like I was just saying, you are going to be able to get through this a little bit easier. I think that you do need support in this. But yeah, it's feeling like a forced spiritual awakening. I feel like you're going through this kicking and screaming and crying, Cancer, but you're not getting through this without some sort of support. This has a lot of power behind it. This feels like, I feel like you are a spiritual warrior in this. I hope that that makes sense. But I see all the love that's backed up in this. You have an amazing heart throughout this entire thing. So the fact that you're holding on to this and still trying to maintain that sense of heart, it's very dramatic, but it's beautiful. So let's see. Angel therapy. Clear yourself. Go to the clearing browser in your psyche. Hit clear. Earth angel, earth angel. Cancer, I really feel like you're afraid. I think that you're hurt, wounded. I think that a lot of you are feeling afraid of the uncertainty, afraid of the state of the world. By the way, if you're watching this from any point in the future, we're in the time of Corona. Everything's completely up in the air. I want you guys to put the pride aside and actually talk to spirit, talk to some sort of either friend, even if it's a complete stranger. You need to ask for help and support with this. You need somebody to hold your hand through the fear, and I think that that's perfectly acceptable. You guys are some of the most amazingly emotional people of the zodiac. My eldest son is a Cancer. Beautifully emotional, one of the strongest people that I've seen. And that's just his default. All right, so clear yourself. Just because you're strong, just because you are so determined in this, doesn't mean that you're not exhausted and that you're not afraid. That's why I want you to be able to hold someone's hand, because you still have a mask on that you're not letting people see. Yeah. So this, it's telling you that you are trying to break out of this cocoon. You have a lot of, you've already done the growing. You've outgrown the chrysalis. It's time for you to come out. There's so much pressure. It's just going to explode with you. This is divinely guided. You have to know how supported you are. There's this blue gemstone with flowers that's really standing out to me on here. And it's golden. There's gold all around it. So this is coming, well, this is, it's budding. It's healing, it's communication, but it's also completely solid in itself. Yeah. So, closing message for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rise, Venus, Cross Watchers for the second half of August 2020. What do you want to tell them? Take a pause. Pause. You're not ready to do a dive into this. You have to find out what your authentic happy is before you launch yourself into this. Stop going with what the collective happy is. Stop going with the program of happy. Find your own happiness. Let go of the expectation of how happiness is going to look to you. And, wait, was that just hypocritical? Find out what your actual happiness is what I mean to say. But you have to break the programming of it. So what you think would look like happiness to you is not going to be authentic to what it actually is. Find out what actually makes your soul sing and then go for that. There we go. Yin, please be loving to yourself. You are so loving towards everybody else. You're so caring and compassionate towards everyone else. Why not you? How come you're not deserving of that? Until you learn how to love yourself, Cancer, until you learn how to be a little bit more gentle with yourself, you're going to be stuck in the same position. It's going to be hurry up and wait. You have the keys to unlock this little prison cell of yours, but you don't know how to use it yet. You got to be able to turn on your own light to see where the damn lock is so you can actively walk out. And I think that that's why you need a hand to hold yours right now, because you feel alone and in the dark. And you want to be sure that you are okay, that you're still alive, that you're here, and that you have something worth walking towards. And yeah, it's a resounding yes, you do. So, closing message for Cancer. You're not alone. Reach out. People can't see that you need help. You have to be able to voice it. It's not that people don't care that you are going unnoticed. It's that they are not able to read your mind. You really need to open yourself, and it's not going to be an issue with them. It's not going to be a burden to be helping you. This, you have to be in the receiving mode. Spirit is trying to get you to love yourself enough to open up to other people and to be helped. You have to authentically do it. Cancer, you're worth it. Would you please start acting like it? Yeah, I think that was the second half of August reading for you. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rise, Venus, Cross Watchers. Let's see who's next. We're at 65. Let's do this. Leo, how's it going? You're welcome, Janae. So Leo, Sun, Moon, Rise, Venus, Cross Watchers, Venus and Leo here. So that means that I'm the kind of person who puts people on a pedestal in personal relationships. Sobriety. Look at this with clear eyes, for Christ's sakes. Take the take the illusionary glasses off. So this, use your natural healing abilities. If you step back and look at this, you can see some pitfalls before you walk into them. This is really getting you to look at things practical and logical. Isn't that funny? What the hell is that? Meditation. Okay. So guide you to your mind and body, focus on peace, health, and wellness. I really feel like Spirit is just saying, keep it simple. Keep it simple. Don't overthink this. If this is complicated, step back and come with it with fresh eyes. Easy does it. This is feeling very fragile, something that needs to be cared for, protected. We have alternative medicine here, so this means that you have to do something new, which I don't think that you have been going easy on anything as of recent. You're a lion. You are known for your roar. People don't have to tell you that's a lion unless you're legitimately deaf, or sorry, not deaf, blind. Sorry. Unless you're legitimately blind, you can tell that that's a lion. You can hear its damn roar. Wait, did I fuck that up too? I quit. So anyway, people know you're a lion. They can hear you roar. Oh, I love it. Oh, man. So this is saying you have to do something different. Would you please use your Leo lion capabilities and throw yourself out there? Please, people, if it's so simple, then this is going to be, it feels like the easiest thing for you to walk through. You'll be able to avoid the pitfalls. It's so much in your face that you're too into it to be seeing the whole thing. I'm getting lost on that. All right, Leo, come on. It's so in your face, and if you are lost in it, and if they're overcomplicating it, then you are too close to the epicenter to see it accurately. This is telling you to step back, trust your feelings and your vibe on this one. You have your feet wet. You are the only person who's holding yourself back in this. Why are you doing this though? Why are you holding yourself from stepping into these, why are you holding yourself back from avoiding these pitfalls? What is the point in this? Opportunities are coming out of nowhere. You think that this is going to be all that there is for you? Leo, what the hell? Yeah. This change is going to be abrupt. You're going to be exhausted from how long you have held on to one storyline. And now that this is going to change and it's going to be something that is so easy and so in your face, you're going to realize how tightly and how long you're holding on something or someone who was simply not meant for you. This feels like a soulmate breakup. It feels also like a life change from something that you had spent a lot of time making. This feels exhausting. This feels like you are incredibly fragile in doing it. But the thing is, this wouldn't have been so fragile and so long driven if you would just step outside your lion's pride and look at this. Leo, you guys are so loud and magnificent. For you to completely turn a blind eye to this, this is because you are avoiding confrontation on whatever the hell this was. You don't enjoy confrontation, and that's fine. This is involving incredibly intense and intimate relationships. I don't see that you're fighting for the concept of love on here. I see that you are fighting to reveal your love, your authentic love. There's a lot of wounded heart that you are healing, that you, I feel, have attached to. It feels like a past situation. It feels like an ex. Somebody still has the keys to your heart. And it's not like you don't want those keys back. They somehow ran the hell off with them. And now you're just waiting to see if it's going to come back around and you can do that retrieval by yourself. Leo, I got to tell you, you got to change the locks to your heart. You're not going to get that key back from somebody. You're going to have to get that closure by yourself. The greatest gift that you can get out of any of this, Leo, is not actually having that closure from that person. I really don't think that it's necessary for you to be in connection with them again. I think that it's going to be more empowering for you to get that closure by yourself. So Spirit, if Leo sticks on this, what can they expect? Let's see. Ooh, yeah, you're moving on whether or not you like it. Whew. This is going to take a while for you to heal from, let's be real. Something or someone is coming in very fast. And I see that this is going to be somebody who you can be setting up shop with. And I mean that in a very domestic way, soulful way. This does have a very kindred spirit soulmate energy around it. It's going to come in seemingly out of nowhere and super fast. Like it's a lot of connections are going to make people's heads spin. You are no exception. You're going to be moving on and you're going to have to heal from this before this takes off. So this is going to be slow and steady, and then it's domestic partnership. I see a lot of you guys getting into newfound connections that are going to be serious from the get-go, which I think that you're going to be absolutely terrified for because, well, you're Leo and you just had your pride hurt. So that's Leo for the second half of August 2020. Now we have Scorpio. So we're starting this at 72. I need a drink. Seltzer water. It's a thing. Oh, 11:11. Hey, guys. By the way, it's not 11:11 time. There was 11, and then there was 11 thumbs up. All right. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rise, Venus, Cross Watchers. Constellation signs. What do you want? All right, so good night's sleep. Do more research. Jesus, the divine healer. Home help. Diet is important here. And now I want that one. Yes, I have a ton of cards. Yeah, that's pretty common. All right, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rise, Venus, Cross Watchers. You need to have a more zen home environment. You need to purge a lot of bullshit out of your life and out of your body. There's a lot of anxiety written things that you need to get rid of. And this is saying you have to connect with other people. You have a lot on your plate and you are feeling like you are squirming in your skin. So doing more research means that you need to look through your environment to see where you can start cutting corners or cutting out things entirely. Get all the funk out of your life. This is going to feel like a time of loss, but it's actually the time of simplification. So this, simplify your life. It's going to take freaking miracle because Scorpio, you guys are wonderfully emotional. It's just also you can be kind of cold and callous towards it. And I can say that because I'm a Scorpio moon. Whatever this is, look into the core of it. Why are you hanging on to this so much? Why does this matter so much? Why is this keeping you up at night? What the hell in the first place is keeping you up at night? So this is saying be very careful what you are feeding your brain, feeding your body by osmosis, and seriously, simplify. This is going to be the biggest freeing thing that you have for the second half of the month. The home help, what can you get rid of? This is involving personal relationships. You might be reaching out to people for help in this, and that is more than okay. So let's see. What's coming up to be healed? What do we have left? We only have 2 left. Oh my God. All right, that's way too many, Spirit. We're looking at a few cards on what's coming up to be healed, not a third of this son of a bitch deck. Emerging. All right, what the hell are you coming out of? Why? Why is this a thing? Why? Abundance. You're coming out kicking and screaming, kicking ass and taking names and chewing bubblegum. All right, children, blessings, intention. You're going to have to learn how to be playful again. You're going to learn how to get muddy again. Look at life through rose-colored glasses. Everything is possible. You guys are like the mystics of the zodiac. You guys have to show your mystic ways, how everything's a blessing, how everything is magic, how no matter what you set your intentions on, this is where your opportunities are going to be. This is where the doors open for you. You got to come out of this, and this is coming out incredibly new, reburned. Did I really just say that? No, I'm not a pyro. Rebirthed. Oh, man. I've been talking for over an Cassandra, shush. Laughing at me when things are funny. All right, you guys. Hedonist. Ah, man. Enjoy the simplicities of life. Enjoy a bowl of fruit or an ice cream. Sometimes self-care looks like a pint of ice cream. Let's be real. All right, so Seeker in reverse. The Divine Child in reverse. Remember, don't be afraid of the cards that come out or how they lay. Rescuer. All right, so these are the archetypes that Scorpio is working with. Hedonist. Inspires creative energy to embrace the good things in life. Celebrate the beauty in yourself. And then we have Seeker in reverse. Inability to commit to a path once found. It's not a phase. Let's be real. Just because you are enjoying all of these kinesthetic things in front of you, it doesn't mean that this is a phase. It doesn't mean that you are giving up. I feel like this is more for people who know you to know. They need to understand this. It looks like you're giving up. No, you're surrendering. You are simplifying your life. You're enjoying the simpler things in life. So you don't need to defend yourself against anybody. If anyone wants to come to you with some shit about this, what are you doing? Are you going to get up today? You want to know what? Maybe not. Maybe I'm just going to sit in bed and watch Hallmark movies all day. How about them apples? So you have the Rescuer, provide strength and support to others in crisis. Acts out of love with no expectation or reward. All right. So this is talking about you being a support for yourself and others and getting into the simplicities of life, really getting into the nooks and crannies and thoroughly enjoying what's in your hands. So let's see, provide strength and support. What do you need support from? Let's look. Why does that keep ending up there? Where the heck is the cards? Am I losing my mind? Where the hell? Oh. Right there. All right. Let's see. Man, you feel so victorious. Okay, let's see. 2 5s. Scorpio, you're experiencing a grand old change. You don't need to defend yourself. If somebody wants to argue and fight with you, please disengage, all right? You are above and beyond it. You have nothing to defend. You engaging in their shenanigans is only going to lead... Okay, you got to realize that pigs love wrestling in mud. You got to realize that these people love to argue. They love to get under your skin. Starve them of the experience. This does not need to be for them. I think that the best thing that you can do in starving them, this is going to cause them to... It's going to be a shell shock to them because I think that they're so used to you being engaged in the dispute in the past. All right. If you want happiness, stop trying to stop trying to fix yourself. You're not broken. You're holding on to this past version of yourself. You got to cut yourself away from that. You have better investments that you have to do. This is going to lead you to a new sense of freedom. Stop with this idealistic stuff that has been impressioned on you. It's not in your cup. It's not your cup of tea anymore. So this, learn when to walk away. Yeah. Scorpio, I think that was your message for the month, or the second half of the month. All right, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rise, Venus, starting at 80 minutes in. Let's see. Cross watchers for Sagittarius. I know so many Sagittariuses. There you go. Sag Moon. Ooh. Oh, yeah. If people could read your mind, I'm sure that they'd think that they are about to have their ass handed to them. I mean that in the best way. I know a woman who is a Sag, Sun, Moon, and Rise. One of the coolest chicks on the planet. But again, I wouldn't want to piss her off. That's like Aries 2.0. All right, so you're being helped. Wait. Hang on, Scorpio. Yeah, Scorpio, Jesus. Sagittarius, you have help on the way. So, let's see. Mother healing. You got to be your own nurturer in this. All right. You're not going to get the care and support that you had been seeking, I feel like, for a very long time from whoever the caregiver was, the maternal caregiver. I don't care about the gender. I don't care about any of that. This is talking about that feelings of maternal healing. So, let's see. The ready, set, go, contemplation time. You're being helped. This is going to be done at leisurely time. Don't think that you can rush through this. I want you to dive into this healing, but I don't want you to rush through it. This, set your sights up high, set your standards up high. I want you to conduct a list, and then I want you to take that list and each individual piece and make sub lists and even micro list each step to make it more manageable. Really take your time and feel this out. This, you have to figure out why you feel like you've been starved of that nurturing caregiver, why you feel like you are so undeserving, so unlovable. You're not any of those things. Sag, you guys are these beautiful beings. You are incredibly strong, but I want you to know that I get that you're strong. It doesn't mean that you're not tired, and it doesn't mean that you don't get hurt. Can you please humanize yourself and allow yourself to show that you are hurting, to show that you're tired, and to say that you need some downtime. This is what this is kicking you off with. You guys need a hug, a big time hug. Let's see. What's coming up to be healed from this? Oh, don't isolate yourself. I mean, some of you may feel like you're alone. You're not alone. Please don't isolate yourself. So many people want to show you love. So many things want to open up to you, yet you're doing so much self-protectiveness. You have a new opportunity to change the story here and to go down a path that's not so lonely. I feel like so many of you Saggies have been feeling this immense sense of loneliness. Even if you're in a crowded room, you have to do some heart healing. I feel like there's a major block on your heart, but I also feel like you are starving for that sense of companionship on some level. You have a soul song that needs to be heard, and I want you to learn how to sing it loud. Let's see. No, not that one. Dreams. Oh, what about the dreams, though? My nose itches, I'm sorry. All right, Spirit's been trying to contact you through your dreams, it looks like. You've been getting a lot of symbology, probably seeing a lot of odd people who you may not know in waking life, in your dreams. Spirit, that's the only time when you really show your vulnerability, Spirit is saying, is when you're asleep. Your guard is so high and uptight that nothing can really reach you during the day. Yet you guys are these massive spiritual beings. Why are you so guarded? You're not alone. Spirit's trying to come through you in the dreamland. And it'll bleed into the daytime. So what is the advice in order to get through this? Let's see. So the basis of this is leaving a stressful situation behind. And this is involving relationships. You have been wounded by so many relationships of so many dynamics, it looks like. You need to practice body care. You carry all of your pain. I have no doubt in my mind that some of you Saggies are experiencing incredible muscle spasms and pain. So you need to avoid stressful situations that amplify the issue. You need to practice body care. You could probably benefit from a massage or acupressure, or even you can say acupuncture. You need some help getting out those kinks. Now that may or may not be a pun. I'm not 100%, but we're going to go with it. That was Sagittarius, Goofy. All right. So that was Sagittarius. Actually, yeah, Sagittarius for the second half of August 2020. And it's also for the cross watchers. So if you're dealing with the Sagittarius, that might resonate with you. Make sure you check out your sun, your moon, your rise, your Venus. The last and certainly not least is my Gemmies, my Geminis, my Geminiacals. I love you, Gemmies. Let's see. What is going on with my Gemmies? Answered prayer, body care, and Archangel Michael. Okay. You're going to get the stress taken off. You've asked for divine intervention. Now you got to give way to divine plan. It's not going to come in the way that you'd expect. You can't micromanage the way that a miracle is gifted to you. You got to let go. Spirit's trying to do the job. You're protected in this entire thing. You don't need to hold on so tightly. Spirit is trying to knock you down in your vulnerability in your sleep so that you can be open to this and see the opportunity in the daytime in your waking state. But this is saying that you got to let your guard down. Your body care. I feel like you have been stressed out so much, Geminis, from all of these clear stressors in your life that it's starting to physically manifest on your body. So see how this is, you have to do some body talk. See where you're holding all the stress and anxiety in your body. Some of you guys have been in fight and flight for so long that you are legitimately making yourself sick. So this is saying you got to stop it. Let's see. Positive energy, let yourself receive. Not everything or everyone who is coming towards you is going to be hurting you. You have a lot of positive energy, but again, you're so guarded. You need to rest. Your body's exhausted. Your mind's exhausted. Spirit's trying to give you clear insight while you're asleep. You need to allow yourself to receive love and care and nurturing from other people and not feel guilty about it. You're not doing this for the concept of attention. You're doing this because you need to have your well filled. And you want to know what? You actually need help in doing that this time because you've depleted yourself so much that you've run dry. So you've been working hard, not even playing. There's been no play. All work and no play has made you a dull boy. Soulmate relationships, you're going to have support from them. Divine magic, everything is complete divine orchestration right now. There is magic that surrounds this scenario. So I'm fighting a yawn. Good God. So expect miracles, new romance. I'm not feeling like this is romance. I feel like this is more geared towards companionship, platonic companionship for you guys. So this is what's coming in right now. The help is coming in through companionship. Gemini, I feel like you sincerely need a shoulder to lay your head on and cry. So I'm actually being pulled to, let's see, postcards from Spirit. I'm going to see what they want to tell Gemini for the last half of August 2020. Sun, Moon, Rise, Venus, Cross Watchers. Oh, let's see. No, not feeling you. Yeah, let's do it. All right, Gemini. Think of a loved one who's crossed over. First name that comes to head. Don't replace it with somebody you'd rather hear from. And if nobody's coming ahead, then this is just from a main spirit guide and what they want to tell you. So, dear Gemini, it might be hard to believe that you'll ever get to where you want to go, feel the way that you want to feel, and find peace and security. But you can. There's a lot to celebrate in this life, but first you need to let go of this attachment to achieving certain results. It's easy to get caught in the endless loop of wanting this or that so that you can feel safe. The only way out is to surrender the attachment. Empty yourself so that you can be filled with something new. The compulsion will be lifted and the peace will come. Trust that something better waits, that something new will open up to you and you will see new opportunities for fulfillment. The truth is, whenever you get into the loop, what you are really looking for is spirit. That connection is where the power, the peace, and the purpose lies. Everything else that follows after that, I really want you to give yourself a hug. We got you. Love you so much, Spirit. So I'm being pulled to Archangel Raphael healing as a closing. Give us your cares, exercise is key. This is going to take consistency on your part. You're going to need to constantly do a self-check-in. I want you to constantly reach out to your companion, your your advocate, and also this is going to, it feels like in some way, shape, or form breaking an addiction. So I want you to keep the mentality, whatever you're doing right now, it's going to be one day at a time. This healing is going to take a while for you to get to, but it starts right now. And it took you a while to get here. Don't rush in getting out. You're worth so much effort on this, Gemini. So Gemini, that was your insight for the second half of August 2020, also timeless. So, you know, wherever you happen to find this in time, make sure you check your sun, your moon, your rise, your Venus. If you're cross watching, I hope you enjoyed the show. And if you have questions about booking your own personal reading, all of my information's in the description. You can find me on any social platform, so definitely reach out and say hello. Ask questions about the current sales and whatever my other healing tools are, because I have a few of them. I won't even get into that right now. Just reach out if you have questions. And I'll see you guys for the September first half of the month reads. So I hope you enjoyed the show. Until next time, stay safe, have fun. And thanks to everybody who showed up tonight. I love you all very, very much. Bye now.